Morality is not the doctrine of how we may make ourselves happy, but how we may make ourselves worthy of happiness. It is not without cause that men feel the burden of their existence, though they are themselves the cause of those burdens. It would be impossible to represent to ourselves darkness unless light had been given to the senses. Even philosophers will praise war as ennobling mankind, forgetting the Greek who said, "War is bad in that it begets more evil than it kills." If God should really speak to man, man could still never know that it was God speaking. The public use of one's reason must always be free, and it alone can bring about enlightenment among men. I should never act in such a way that I could not also will that my maxim should be a universal law. A learned woman might just as well have a beard, for that expresses in a more recognizable form the profundity for which she strives. Nobody can claim himself to be practically proficient in a science and yet disdain its theory without revealing himself to be an ignoramus in his area. Freedom is alone the unoriginated birthright of man, and belongs to him by force of his humanity, and is independent of the will and coaction of every other. Man's greatest concern is to know how he shall properly fill his place in the universe and correctly understand what he must be in order to be a man. The understanding cannot intuit anything, the senses cannot think anything. Only from their union can knowledge arise. The spirit of trade cannot coexist with war, and sooner or later, this spirit dominates every people. Freedom, independence from the laws of nature is no doubt a liberation from restraint, but also from the guidance of all rules. Conscience is an instinct to pass judgment upon ourselves in accordance with moral laws. Purposes are imposed on nature violently and dictatorially, instead of being sought by means of physical investigation. In other words, it must be the same to you when you do perceive this unity, whether we say, God has wisely willed it so, or nature has wisely arranged it so. Act only according to that maxim by which you can, at the same time will that it should, become a universal law. Thus, if materialism is inadequate to explain my existence, then spiritualism is equally insufficient for this purpose.